Hey, this is Mark, markgps.com. We are looking at 351 Westlake Terrace today. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,957 square feet for $989. We are in Seven Lakes Country Club. If you're not familiar with this, it's a charming, really charming club. It's got a great mid-century appeal. You can see as I do the swoop around here to show you all the different homes. Great use of the shadow cinder block, which creates this beautiful view. It's oftentimes on the modernism tour all the time. This particular home is on a fairway. It's going to have a south-facing view across the fairway to the mountains beyond. And I would like to thank Richie Usher and Oscar Clark with Equity Union for letting me do this video. Of course, this is super useful, especially when somebody's not around to see it in person. All right, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, I've stepped into the courtyard. One of the features of the homes here at Seven Lakes is that they have these beautiful private courtyards. This one is going to be a front-loaded courtyard. You can see there are 2 doors here where you're going to have utilities. That's where your furnaces are going to be. And then this has been updated very well. You can see the beautiful big front door that's going to be a pivot. And we're going to have 2 bedrooms, and both of these, the ones on this side at least, the bedroom and the area close to the kitchen, and there's me, markgps.com, are going to have sliding doors that come out onto the patio. All right, let's go on inside. Okay, so I've stepped inside. So the fireplace is just inside the front door, and then as I pivot around, you're going to see the living room, windows beyond. So that's the south fairway view. And then we have the kitchen. My back is to what is typically the den, which has been opened up a little bit more in here. I'm going to walk forward, show you the kitchen, and then turn around so that you can kind of see the rest of this. Kitchen has been updated, which is looks really nice. Where the cabinets are here, this is your refrigerator in front of us. That's where the front door to these units used to be. So this is kind of a change from the usual floor plan, but I think it's really kind of cool. It's a great use of making this into a much bigger kitchen. These are oftentimes a galley kitchen, but this has been opened up quite nicely. You even have a solar tube, boom, up there to let in some light, as well as the clerestories on this one side. The dining room is going to be typically the area here. You can see that there's sort of a chandelier. Again, more of the clerestory windows. Those clerestories are going west. So this would be your kind of formal dining room, if you will. Nice views to the south, and then now I'm turning towards the east, so you have east views. The covered patio, this is traditional in this community. The far side is actually where most people would park their golf carts. So very common as well. And then this is the living room area. You can see as I come around, this is where they had set up the television, the back side of the fireplace here. And now you're going to see where the den is. So that would typically be the den. You can see the door on the far end. That is going down the hallway to one of the 2 bedrooms. And then by the kitchen, you can see a doorway there. That is now a large laundry room. So I'll take you back to take a look at that. But from this perspective, we can really see the clerestory windows really nicely. One of the great things about this is this whole community was built with the supports on the outside, very edge of the building. So these big, huge windows that you're seeing here are able to happen because there's this big support beam right here. Everything else can be floor to ceiling windows. Okay, so again, walking out, I am now looking west across the fairway. You can see the path here for the carts. This particular golf course, it's very popular within the community. There's not a ton of people who are playing this, so you're not going to be overwhelmed with folks. You do have a hazard here with the sand pit, and I don't know, it's very nice. I'm going to walk out so that you can get a little bit more perspective of where this unit is on the fairway. Sorry, as my jumble, I'm only holding this with one hand. All right, as I come around, you can see the adjoining unit next door, and then there's some greenery. And then we have the unit that we're looking at. Now the door's there next to the electrical supply. That's gonna be the primary bedroom. We're gonna go there in a second. This is the main doors that we just came out. And then the area between the 2 units would have been where your front door was. As I mentioned when I was talking about the kitchen being changed so that it's taken over what the entry would be. You're really gonna come in off of that courtyard as opposed to how it used to be. All right, we'll leave the best for last in the sense of going to the primary bedroom. I'm going to take you back to the laundry off of the kitchen here so that you can see it's got a sliding door, a pocketing door that will take you out of the way Lots of storage. This is nice. It's a good feature. There's usually a closet over here and a hallway that goes beyond the den, and so that's been closed in to make that work. And now we're going to come around to the hallway, and this is going to connect to the bathroom and the bedroom. Let's hit the bedroom first. So the bedroom is set up to look at where your front door is. So that area where I came in is now going to be your front entry, which makes total sense. There's lots of guest parking across the way. You have really nice access to the patio that we started in, which is lovely. I don't think I mentioned, but all these floors have been redone with a large scale tile. It's a shiny porcelain that's done with a Carrera sort of pattern to it. There's a nice walk-in closet. I find it ironic. We say primary bedroom, but we still say walk-in closet, which I think is probably not ADA compliant. This bathroom, which does, here, let me back up. There's a door to the bedroom. You can see the jamb here. So you can close off the bedroom, or you can close off the hallway and use this bath dedicated to the bedroom. So it's practically ensuite, but this would be your guest bath as well. It's got the skylight in it. It has a little combination of the old and new. It's got the cabinetry and the countertop were probably done in a previous remodel, as was the shower, but it looks very nice. Everything in here flows very well. I think it's very pretty. And now we're gonna come around and let's go back through the den, past the entry area with the fireplace, and we're gonna go to the primary bedroom. So primary bedroom is, I mean, they're always nice spaces. They have a lot of built-ins. We're walking towards one of them right now. So the original built-ins were replaced in this unit with some new drawer fronts, and the closet in these units, typically you'd have a large closet that went all the way across this that was mirrored. Instead, what they've done is made two hanging cabinets either side with a nice dresser combination. You can put a TV above it. I actually like it. I think it looks really nice. And it doesn't get rid of all of your closet space. There is closet space behind me. But first, let me give you the view, because this is really what you're trying to look at, is when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be looking over here at Southridge. The Bob Hope House is over on the left at the top. That's that mushroom-shaped item. And then these are the original doors, sliders, so they're going to be single pane. And yeah, I really like it. I think it looks really nice. They put in some nice lighting. There's some can lights, small canister lights. There is a closet there, so you have more closet space. And then as I come over, we're going to look out toward the front patio. This is probably like your office. This is always set up something like an office in most of the units, and so this is a really great bonus space that's here. And it is adjacent, it has a roller blind that comes down, in case you're wondering. And this is adjacent to the updated primary bath. So this bath has a floating vanity. You can see that it has really nice new mirrors. The walls have all been redone. These bathrooms typically had a sunken tub. This tub has been brought up a bit, and so it's sort of a normal height tub, and you have a contrasting tile, which I think looks really quite lovely. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to tell you. The parking is going to be separated in this one, and this, I'm looking at the sheet right now. Updated remodel. Total of one uncovered, total covered, one garage, one parking space, garage space one. Okay, so this has a garage. This is really kind of key. One of the things about these units is that a lot of them have carports. So it's really nice that this has a garage. The garages, they stopped letting you do it because they weren't tall enough spaces to allow it per code. But the ones that were made into garages in the past still are. Okay, well, I think that ends it. This is Mark, markgps.com, if you've got questions about real estate. And again, thank you to Richie Usher and his team for letting me get in here, and you can see me right there, markgps.com. Take care.